The first scenario that I'll describe is called the vendor factor. The other scenarios are related, so I'll explain this one in most detail so that I can skip those details later when discussing the other scenarios. So suppose that a couple of economics professors from Bellingham, Washington want to go skiing at Vail during the winter break. Flying on commercial airlines takes 14 hours door to door each way, passing through two major hubs requiring at least 2 extra overnights at their location. The round-trip airfare in United for that flight would cost around $600 if you booked it 4 weeks in advance. And the extra overnights would cost about $400 more for a total of $1,000. A round trip on a private jet, however, would take 3 hours door to door and cost $1,500 round trip. So the difference is about $500. Now suppose the Hilton Hotel sees 2 economics professors come into town for a week on a corporate jet. They can then pay down the airfare by, say, $100 per passenger if they book 5 nights at the Hilton. So this is only $20 per night for the Hilton, which is often cheaper than it would cost to advertise those rooms. So now the difference between the private and the commercial airfare is only $400 per passenger. So now local restaurants can throw $5, $10, or $20 in contingency coupons against the airfare as well. Ski equipment manufacturers, neighboring ski slopes, and entertainment venues can also throw incentives at the airfare. Now the difference between the commercial and the private airfare is only $200 door to door. Now, if you factor in the social costs, suppose that professors value their time at about $100 per hour. That is the time away from family, away from community, away from alternate business opportunities. Now, the private flight becomes the superior choice. They tell all of their friends on Facebook and Twitter, and now 10 more professors and members of the Bellingham Ski Club clamor to get a seat on the jet in order to get that same deal. The true value calculator will continually adjust and display a par value between several user-defined options. For example, if the par value is $30 per hour, this means that if your time is valued at more than $30 per hour, you would be better off taking the private jet. If your time is valued at less than $30 per hour, you'd be better off flying commercial. The next set of scenarios are all kind of built on this one, but identify different factors that are dominant in the playing of the game.